there and welcome to another how-to video. Today I'm going to be showing you how I got my dip dye into my hair. Now I am absolutely obsessed with dyeing my hair and there's tutorials all over YouTube showing you how you can do it, but I think there's a bit of a gap. Firstly, how to dye Asian hair, because Asian hair is so hard to dye. It just goes this kind of horrible orangey kind of fiery colour. Now I'm not saying ginger, I love ginger hair, I think it's really pretty. When you try and dye Asian hair it just kind of goes this like fiery, it's really hard to explain, it's this sort of brassy tone as a lot of people say. And I found it really difficult not to get this brassy tone, but finally I think I've got a relatively blonde-ish kind of dip dye. Secondly, another thing is that a lot of these tutorials are by people who are American and they use a lot of American products I can't seem to find anywhere in England, and I'm not paying premium prices just to get them online. So I'm going to be showing you how to dye Asian hair with UK products, so I hope you enjoy. Okay, so first of all you need to prep your hair before you dye. I suggest that you don't use any sort of heat on it for about a week. You use deep conditioning masks, I'll show you a good one later on in the video, and you don't wash your hair for about 2 or 3 days before you go in to dye your hair, because all the natural oils will help protect it through dyeing. So let's move on to the main show, it's dyeing your hair. The products I used are by the Jerome Russell Be Blonde dyes, and what you need is the cream peroxide, which is here. I got the medium lift because I actually dip dyed my hair before, so it's quite light at the bottom, but if you're starting off with really dark hair I'd suggest you go for the high lift cream peroxide. And then this also goes with a powder which I've used up, but I will insert a picture here hopefully. So yeah, you basically mix up the cream peroxide with the powder peroxide. I did this in 3 little sections, so I divided the bottle into 3 and the sachet into 3 because I wanted to apply it 3 times. So it's really easy, you just mix the cream peroxide with the powder in a little plastic tub. What I did is I divided my hair into about 8 different sections and then just applied with a toothbrush onto my ends. Wrapped it in foil, let it develop for an hour and a half, and then took it off and washed it out. And then after I dyed my hair, I also used a toner. Now, I know what you're thinking, platinum blonde, really? It's not really the colour I was going for, but if I'm totally honest, it was the only toner I could find in Tesco. So basically with a toner, as you can see here, is after you shampoo your hair, after dyeing, you put a bit of toner on, I just put it on the ends obviously because I just dyed the ends. You put a plastic bag over your head, get a hairdryer, blow it for about 5 minutes so it's nice and warm in there, and then leave it to develop. I only left mine to develop for about 15-20 minutes and then it just tones, it neutralises all that kind of brassiness. So and then that whole process of dyeing my hair and toning my hair, I did it 3 times. Now I made sure that in between the times my hair was healthy enough to go for another dye. Don't dye your hair 3 times like in consecutive days because your hair is just not going to take it. It's just going to be really dry and it will be horrible after. So make sure you leave a couple of days in between just so that it recovers. Okay, and lastly but not least, how did I manage my hair afterwards? It's how to keep the kind of hair looking good and looking the right colour that you want. My number 1 tip for getting rid of the kind of brassiness that you get with dyeing Asian hair is purple shampoo. Now I got this from Tesco, it's the Provoke, it looks like it's supposed to be 2 separate words, but I'm not too sure. The Provoke Touch of Silver twice a week brightening shampoo and conditioner, and as the bottle says, I use it twice a week and it kind of just dulls out all that really kind of brassy hair. At first when you put it in it's quite scary because it is bright purple shampoo and the lather is bright purple as well, but you just wash it out and it's fine. I would advise you not to use this too often because the colour can build up, so definitely listen to it when it says use it twice a week. And then after 3 times bleaching your hair naturally is going to be quite dry. So my best advice to you to stop it from getting dry is to use hair masks. The one that I use is the Frizzy's Miraculous Recovery Intensive Mask. I use this about every other day. If I know I'm gonna wash my hair in the morning, I'll put the mask on my hair the night before, let it sit and then wash it off in the morning. If I'm just lulling about all day, I'll put it in my hair before I go for a shower. It has saved my hair. And now I know a lot of people say the macadamia oil intensive mask is really good. but it's just completely out of my price range, and I found this in my cupboard and I absolutely love it. It's brilliant and I would definitely recommend it. And then finally, in between washes, I use the Garnier Ultimate Blends Sleek Perfector Oil. I got this in sale at Superdrug. It was half price. Normally it's £10, which I think is really pricey because it's not that much product. It was on better than half price deal, so it's less than £5, which is absolutely brilliant. What I do is between washes I pump a bit in. When my hair's wet after a wash I pump it in. Basically whenever my hair's a bit dry I put a bit in, and it is absolutely amazing. I definitely recommend this. That's how I dip dyed my hair blonde using UK products. I hope you enjoyed this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did, subscribe if you're new around here. I've been back at uni for a while, so it's been hard trying to make videos and stuff, but hopefully I'll be trying to get more content out there. If you give this video a thumbs up, I'll know there are people watching out there, and I'll try and post as many more videos as I can. And I'll see you next time. Bye!